So I just watched the Minecraft movie, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I have mixed feelings about it. I don't hate it, but I can't say that I love it either. I guess you could say I'm more of like a mixed bag. Um, so when I first saw like the first couple of trailers of the film, especially the first one, I thought that it was gonna be horrible. I thought it was gonna be so horrible, like ungodly bad to where it makes you want to punch something. But so and then I saw like more of the trailers, and I was like, okay, it might not be as bad as it may originally looked, but it still didn't really give me many hopes for the film. I thought it was gonna be at best just an okay movie, and at worst a mid movie. You know, like every other Marvel movie that's come out for the past 2 years. Aside from Deadpool and Wolverine and James Gunn's last Guardians of the Galaxy movie before he went on to make the new Superman movie, which I am definitely all in for. That shit looks amazing. Uh, but But that's not the point. Point is, I didn't have much hopes for the film. I was still going to see it, but mostly out of like morbid curiosity to see how it would play out. Uh, just to see how bad it really was going to be. Either it was going to be so bad it would leave me feeling pissed, or so bad it's good. Where so bad you can't help but laugh your nuts off over it, like films such as the Postal movie, which was intentionally made to be bad, which caused it to become an unironic masterpiece. Or most infamous, the Street Fighter movie, which is also a so bad it's good movie. Uh, and to some extent, the movie is kind of like that, if you look at it that way. Um, I may come into spoiler territory, but let's be honest, most of you probably have already seen the film because it's already come out. And let's be honest, most of you probably don't really care. But just warning you, spoiler alert, whatever. Uh, so I'm not really going to talk much about the story of the film because let's be honest, there's like little to no story in the film at all. Most of like the plot just kind of like goes with the flow throughout the whole thing. It just kind of goes through the motions. Same goes for the characters. I will talk about the characters. First off, Jack Black. Like Jack Black is easily the saving grace of the film, easily, without a doubt. Like he did have his moments. He did have his memeable moments, like the I am Steve and the flinted steel. All that shit. Like that stuff was kind of funny, and that's definitely gonna be like memorable memes that will last for a very long time until it becomes old. Uh, but yeah, other than those, Jack Black's all right. He doesn't really play a character, really. It's just Jack Black in a blue shirt. What more can you really get from him in the film? But he does clearly have like a lot of passion when performing in the film. Hell, apparently he actually plays the Minecraft game almost to the point where he supposedly developed an addiction to it, where he couldn't stop talking about the game on stage, apparently, which is crazy, but hey, shows this guy has some commitment. Maybe a little too much, but you know, gotta do something. Um, but yeah, Jack Black, he was definitely the saving grace of the film. He was fine. He was fine. Though the musical parts were pretty cringe. They were pretty cringy. They were a lovable cringe, but it didn't really have me laughing as much as it probably was hoping for me to do. But other than that, Jack Black was all right. Jason Momoa, he was also okay. Sure, his character's like the stereotypical loser, dumb dumb, but he was fine. Nothing too memorable. I mean, hey, Jason Momoa being in the film is probably enough to get every mother of every child that wants to go see the film to have a reason to like it. Like, there's literally a scene where uh where we get to see like Jack Black do this weird human sandwich hug thing with Jason Momoa's character as they're like trying to not die in one scene. And we get to see a shot of Jack Black kind of like grabbing near Jason Momoa's ass. So yeah, I guess you could imagine every mother in that theater probably wishing that they were the one doing that to Momoa. Because let's be honest, every woman who has a child and has gone to see the movie with their kid probably went to mostly see Jason Momoa. And honestly, I don't blame him. He's cool, but whatever. Yeah, Jason Momoa, he was fine. He's definitely one of the more likable characters. The kid character, I mean, he just I can't really say much about him. He's just there. He's just there to get the plot going with the movie's MacGuffin of the story, which is like the orb of dominance. I think that's a reference to. I think the orb of dominance is like a reference to Minecraft Dungeons and its lore. Which, if that's the case, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm not as like knowledgeable about this stuff as someone like MatPat is, but I do know my fair share of Minecraft lore. I've watched the MatPat theory videos about it. I'm a sucker for learning about lore of my favorite properties. I eat that shit up. That's basically my history channel. But yeah, he's just the kid is just there. I don't even remember his name. Same goes for like the other two characters. The two female characters. I can't remember their names. Like they just exist. They're just cannon fodder. They're just there. Don't really have much personality, so not really worth talking about. So yeah, other than Jack Black and Momoa, the other characters aren't really worth talking about. The villain was all right. Not that memorable, but they were entertaining. They weren't as funny as like I don't know Jack Horner or anything like that, but they were serviceable for the film, I guess. I can't remember their name though, but they were all right, I guess. The voice actors definitely put some passion in their performance for the antagonists, which good on them. Uh, yeah, that's all I can really say about the characters. The B plot though, with like the villager and the vice principal character, can't remember the name of the actress who plays her. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would. I thought I was gonna hate it, but I actually thought it was kind of funny. Not gut busting funny, but a little funny, especially at the end. Um, but yeah, In the theater, I just constantly made like Squidward jokes about him with my friend. Funny as hell. Uh, the references were nice. I really liked the Technoblade reference. Um, and seeing D'Anthony M was nice. Kind of wish he had a line or two in the film though. um, um, I do like the cinematic version of the hub theme in the movie. It was nice. Wish I could say the same about the rest of the soundtrack because most of it is like either licensed music or just vocal music that I don't know just exists. I kind of wish we had more of like a cinematic soundtrack for like other parts of the Minecraft soundtrack. Maybe they do have it in the movie. I just didn't hear them. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. And I'm not sure if I want to waste time to try and find out. Um, I do like the environments. The environments do look really nice, and especially the practical effects. The practical effects are really good. Especially the props. The props are definitely my favorite thing in the movie. Like the armor, the weapons, the food, um, all those things. They look great. They look like they fit really well in the movie. I especially love the sword. The swords look nice. And I do love some of the CGI mobs. Not all of them. Most of them just look weird. They don't bother me. They just look a little, a little, Especially some of the animal ones. The animal ones are a little weird looking. Uh, except for the wolf. The wolf was cute. Speaking of the wolf, Dennis, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. That's all I could say. He's a good dog. He's a good dog. Uh, I think the mobs that I definitely loved the most in the movie were the Illagers. They looked cool. The Endermen looked pretty good. Uh, that giant piglin monster with the weird Mega Man arm cannon. He looked nice. He looked nice. The creepers looked fine. And I do like the ghasts. The ghasts look cool. But my favorite ones is definitely the Iron Golem. The Iron Golems look really good in the movie. Because the CGI really manages to work well with like the mechanical vibe of the Iron Golems. Which makes sense because they're essentially like mythical robots. So yeah, they look cool in the film. They look cool. Uh the jokes I got a mixed bag over. The jokes they aren't bad, but they aren't really funny. Uh, to me, they're just like the basic jokes you'd find in like your typical Marvel movie from like the past 2 years. You know, shit like in She-Hulk, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, uh, all those films in Marvel for the past 2 years. Yeah, they're the jokes you'd find in those films. Nothing really worth talking about. Uh, are there any problems I have with the film? Uh, I mean, I guess I could say that I wish they could have done more with the story. I wish there could have actually been a good story in the film. Let's be honest, that's probably most Minecraft fans. that's probably most of Minecraft fans' wishes for uh, the story of the Minecraft film, that it was better. Uh, yeah, I wasn't expecting much from this film, like at all. I'm being honest. I wasn't expecting anything from this film. I was just expecting, like, at the very least, an okay movie or a mid movie. And I kind of got a mixture of both, where it's both okay, but both kind of mid. It's not an offensive movie, but I can't say that it's a great one. And I don't think they were trying to be a masterpiece or anything like that. And I guess if you look at it as a so bad it's good movie, to some extent it does work, just not for me personally. That's all I can really say. That's all I can really say in general. The movie just simply wasn't really my vision of what a Minecraft movie could be. It's just not my personal take on a Minecraft movie. That's all. That's all I can really say in regards to that. But I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would. Like, at first I thought I was gonna come out the film like super pissed or like really disappointed, but honestly, I wasn't as offended as I thought I would be. I can't say that I'm apathetic about the film, but I can't say that I'm emotionally invested in it. It's just a movie that exists. That's really all I can say. It just exists. I'm sure like kids will like it, obviously. I'm not saying that they're stupid, but I'm not saying that they're smart either. Not all kids are super smart about this stuff. Some of them are dumb, some of them aren't. It's kind of a mixture of both. But I'm not saying that they should only have shitty movies. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that in any shape or form. Like, kids deserve to have good quality movies. You know, stuff like Sonic 3, Transformers 1, Across the Spider Verse, so on and so forth. Uh, I don't really know what else to say. I guess I wish it could have been better. That's all I can really say. I guess I could talk about what I was kind of hoping for with a Minecraft movie. For me, if I were to have made a Minecraft movie, I would have had it have more emphasis on exploration of the world of Minecraft as a whole, not just the overworld and the Nether, but all of them, from like places such as that one place where you find the you know, I can't really think of anything in particular other than the end or stuff like that. Um, I guess I don't. I guess one of the negative things I could say about this film is that I don't really like the whole Jumanji aesthetic with the film. Because let's be honest, this film is literally just Jumanji, but Minecraft edition. That's really all you're gonna get from this film. Just a Jumanji clone with Jack Black as Steve. That's all I can really say. Uh, but yeah, for those who really love the film, good for you. I'm glad you see something more in this film that I personally don't. And for those who really don't like the film for many reasons that I can understand, you have your right to have those opinions. Like, good for you. I'm okay, maybe not good for you. I'm sorry that you hate the film. I'm sorry you do. Uh, you're allowed to have your opinion. That's like the basic bitch thing that anyone can say about that stuff. You're allowed to love it. You're allowed to hate it. That's all I could say. Um, but yeah. I can't really say anything else. That's all I got. I guess I do wish we could have seen the Ender Dragon. That would have been nice. But yeah, that's all I can really say about this movie. It exists, and I'm probably gonna forget most of what happened in the film the next day anyway. But hey, at least it made some decent memes. That's all. Uh, but yeah, that's Platinum Power Rangers thoughts on the Minecraft movie, or more accurate, a Minecraft movie. Yeah, it is a stupid name, but whatever. That's all I could say. Thanks for watching. See ya.